Good morning, learners. Welcome to today's session. We're going to learn economics. Ensure that you are muted while in class. Our learning outcomes, we're going to define economics, discuss the branches of economics, and also look at the key concepts of economics. As we begin, we're going to start with the definition of economics. Learners, what comes to your mind when you hear the word economics? Who can define economics?
Good, thank you. I think economics is how individuals and society allocate the scarce resources. Thank you. That is my own understanding.
Thank you so much, Charles. Who else can give us another definition of economics?
Economics. This is
let me jump in. I think economics, according to me, is the study of how resources are produced, distributed, and consumed, and how decisions affect wealth, employment, and living standards. That is my definition of economics.
Addition to what these people said, maybe my own understanding is the study of how individuals, governments, or societies try to use the limited resources to satisfy their unlimited wants.
Thank you so much, Elana. All the answers that you mentioned are correct. You can summarize by saying economics is the study of how individuals and societies allocate resources to satisfy unlimited wants. So what is very important here is the individuals and the societies in response to the unlimited wants, considering the available resources. Now, let us look at the branches of economics. Learners, you're going to look at the branches of economics. I would like you to post what you know about the branches of economics using the charts. I can see from Solomon Boisho, we have micro, which deals with the individuals. That's correct. Also from Susan, Susan says microeconomics. Nyarindo, there is development of economics. Faith, micro deals with the external factors. Ondigo, environmental economics, those ones which affect environmental issues. All the answers are correct. So we can say under the branches of economics, you've stated so many. We have two which are very common, micro and macro economics. When we talk about microeconomics, we are trying to study the behavior of individual economic units. In this case, we refer to the farms, markets, and households. On the other hand, we have macroeconomics. we are trying to examine the overall economy, performance of an economy. That one includes inflation, unemployment, and economic growth. Now, moving to our next learning outcome, the key concepts of economics. We have various concepts of economics. We have scarcity. We have opportunity cost, choice, supply, and demand. Looking at the first one, scarcity. Scarcity refers to the limited resources versus unlimited human ones. More oftenly than not, you will find that resources are very scarce, and therefore you need to make a choice. So scarcity and choice, they work together. And we say a choice refers to the act of selecting one option from several alternatives because resources are limited. And we all know that human wants are very unlimited. In this case, an individual will have to make a choice. You can have more of commodity X by having less of commodity Y. When it comes to production process, the producers have to choose which goods and services to produce, considering the scarce resources. On the other side, to the consumers, because they have limited income, while the ones are unlimited, then they have to make choices that satisfy the income that they have. Looking at the supply and demand, we know that the forces of demand and supply determines the prices of goods and services in the market. Sometimes you have to forego a good. That one we call it opportunity cost. If you want to go for swimming, at the same time you want to study for exams, you choose one. You either forego going to swimming for you to study for exams. Let us look at the relationship between the concepts of economics. We've said choices have to be made because resources are limited, and you can only have more of commodity X by having less of Y. Because resources are limited, individuals and societies have to make choices. Again, consumers have unlimited ones. You have to make a choice. For example, you want to buy bread, you want to buy a book, you want to pay school fees. You need to prioritize them. You make a choice which one to do it, followed by the other one. We also have opportunity cost where we've said you forego. If you have, for example, 50 shillings and you want to buy a book or buy soda, you'll have to forego one. You can buy soda, it means you are not going to buy the book. Supply and demand. The prices of goods and services are determined by the forces of demand and supply. And we know that demand is the amount of goods that a person is willing to buy at the given market price. So price influences the choices that individual makes. So learners, what have you learned today? Who can tell us what have you learned?
From today's lesson, we have learned about the branches of economics, where we have the micro and microeconomics. We also talked about the developmental economics. Thank you.
I've learned about the concepts of economy, where we have scarce and others.
Thank you so much, learners. Nyarindo is raising his hand. Nyarindo.
I was just to comment on the concepts, and then that's what I also learned, which was very interesting to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nyarindo. We've come to the end of our lesson session today. For your assignment, learners, you're going to look at the importance of studying economics. Thank you so much.